Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we'll be previewing Arsenal's next match against Southampton. Now, Arsenal are away to Southampton, and it will be a Saturday kickoff. And I know last time I jinxed it with the Brighton game because I said Arsenal are good at Saturday kickoffs, especially middays. But it looks like I jinxed it, and now, yeah. So, so obviously, as we all know, that Arsenal did lose. In fact, lose the last match against Brighton, and this was so bad, okay? Because it basically two back-to-back losses took us out of top four, and now we need a response because um, we need to put the pressure on Tottenham. Like I can't even imagine Arsenal dropping points against Southampton because if we do, the top four is done. Like there's no question about it. If Arsenal do not win this game against Southampton away, we are done for. Okay. Now there was a lot of talking points after the Brighton game, such as the lineup. Okay, there was a lot of question on the lineup, and I agree with that. I think a lot of blame has to go with Mikel Arteta. I think the lineup he chose for that game was just so dumb. I mean, you have a left back in Tavares, and you go and shoehorn Granit Xhaka, a centre mid, into a left back. Whilst doing that, you leave Sambi Lokanga, a 22-year-old, alone in the midfield, playing in the midfield alone against the likes of Basuma. It was suicide. Okay, he literally was throwing Sambi Lokanga in the deep end, a guy who's not played for, I don't know even the last time he started a game. And what he did was just so stupid. He literally just threw him down in the deep end. And not only did he ruin Sambi Lokanga's confidence, he also ruined Tavares' confidence by doing that. And in this game, I'm sorry, but Granit Xhaka has to come back into that midfield, and Tavares has to come back in. I'll go into the lineups a bit after, but I just want to first start off with that game because this Arsenal. Just looking at the team forms, okay. So Arsenal, as you can see, we've lost our last two games. So we have 2 wins in our last 5 games. So while Southampton, on the other hand, have 1 draw and 4 defeats in the last five games. Now that doesn't matter because although it matters a bit, yes, because Southampton are on a bad form. They lost to Chelsea in the last game 6-0, and I really thought it was going to be another 9-0, something they suffer every season, besides the annual slapping. So yeah, I thought that was going to happen again, but well, they only lost 6-0, which is still bad. But yeah, I mean, that should give Arsenal more confidence, but unfortunately, it's also and it doesn't work like that because the same thing happened with Brighton. Brighton were on an awful run, just similar to Southampton, but it meant nothing. Literally meant nothing because Brighton they wanted it more and they went and got that win, and that is something that could easily happen in this game. And like I said, we cannot lose this game. Like we cannot even drop points. It can't be a draw. It's a must-win game. So now looking to the head-to-head, it looks like Arsenal have had a decent record against Southampton. I mean, in our head-to-head, we got 11 wins, 6 draws, and they have got 6 wins. We beat them 3-0 in the return in the first fixture. And what's very interesting about that match is in the first 20 minutes, Southampton were all over Arsenal, but somehow we got that goal, a nice build-up goal like with the team and Lacazette with a great finish. And I think that's what's so interesting about that game is Southampton actually dominated us in the first half, but we still scored. And yeah, so and we're going to need more of that because we cannot slip up. Honestly, we just need to score a goal somehow. But yeah, in just terms of looking at insights, Southampton ranked 13 in goals scored per match. They haven't kept a clean sheet in 7 games. Here comes Arsenal, guys. They haven't won a match in 6 attempts. Arsenal ranked 8 in goals scored per match. Arsenal have won the previous 2 matches against Southampton and ranked at three at home this season. Like I said, we do have a decent record against Southampton, but what is important is that we go and put that record into effect and we go get that win. Now, in terms of the lineup, so I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it looks like Lacazette hasn't been training. Now, I don't know if that means he's going to miss out the game or maybe he will return back. Because sometimes what happens is players do miss out on training, but on the match day, they just come back into the team. So I won't be surprised if Lacazette doesn't play. If Lacazette does play. But for me, even if Lacazette is fit, I don't play him for this game. I think this whole he can hold up from the back, he holds up play, this link up, it's a myth, okay? He's not been doing it recently. I think we need something completely different. So for me, in terms of my lineup, like I said, I go for Ramsey in goal. I go for the only right back we seem to have right now, Cedric Suarez, Gabriel, and then we also go for White, Left back. Now this is what I did say he should play last week, so I don't want to sound like I'm flip-flopping, but I did say in my last video I think Nuno Tavares should have played against Brighton. It would have been a great match for him to gain his confidence. And I think against Southampton he needs to play. Okay, we cannot leave that midfield just empty with Sambi Lokanga. Like saying Sambi Lokanga, he goes into that midfield with his partner Granit Xhaka. In the midfield, I'd go for where is he? Couldn't find him in my last. Martin Odegaard, no explanation. Even though he did play poor in the last game, then I'd go for Saka. Then I'd go for. Now this might be very different, but I would go for Nicolas Pepe. I think he deserves just a run, man. He's been really I think he's overly criticized, and I understand that because of the price, the price tag. But still, I feel like he doesn't get enough of a run. And I think that he's a confidence player. I think what he just needs to have a run of games and build up that confidence. Because we're having Lacazette play week in week out, and he's just stinking up. But he doesn't get dropped. But a minute Nicolas Pepe has one bad game, he's never seen again. If you're going to be ruthless to every player. And my up front, I go for the one and only Gabriel Martinelli. Okay, no question about it. Martinelli plays up front in this team. And for me, I don't even know what to predict in this game. I don't know. I'm not that confident for a win, guys, man. I don't know. I'm so nervous. I'm going to actually predict a draw in this game. I know it might sound negative, but for me, I don't know where the goals are going to come from if Lacazette plays. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments what your score predictions are. What is your ideal lineup? And yeah, and I'll catch you guys next time in the video. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.